To Alaska for Gold, The Fortune Hunters of the Yukon, by Edward Stratemeyer, narrated by John Rayburn. This is the story of two young brothers from the backwoods of Maine, Randy and Earl Portney. Having a difficult time financially, unable to pay their rent, even how to keep on eating, they weren't sure how to resolve their dilemma. Then, virtually out of the blue, they got an unexpected invitation letter from their Uncle Foster. He was going to head out for the big search for gold in Alaska, and he wanted to know if the boys would go with him. For the brothers, that took care of their problem of, what do we do now? Let's listen from the beginning and learn what all happened leading up to the trip. Chapter 1, A Letter from the West. It is not a question of what we should like to do, Randy. It is a question of what we must do. I know it, Earl. One thing is certain. The way matters stand, we can't pay the quarter's rent for this timberland tomorrow unless we borrow the money. And where are we going for it? I haven't the least idea. Nor I. It's a pity the Jackson Lumber Company had to go to pieces. I wonder where Jackson is. In Canada, most likely. They would put him in jail if they could catch him, and he knows it. He ought to be put in jail, burst out Earl, who was the elder of the two Portney brothers. That $200 he cheated us out of would just put us on our feet. But without it, we can't even pay bills now owing, and Caleb Norcross is just aching to sell this land to Dan Rowland. Well, if we have to get out, what are we to do? Questioned Randy soberly. I don't believe we can work unless we go into the woods as mere choppers. Well, we shall have to do something, was Earl's unsatisfactory response. The Portney brothers lived upon a small timber claim in the state of Maine. Their parents had died 3 years before from injuries received in a terrible forest fire which had at that time swept the locality. The family had never been rich, and after the sad affair the boys were left to shift for themselves. The father had owned an interest in a timber claim, and this had been sold for $300, and with the proceeds the two brothers had rented another claim and gone to work to get out lumber for a new company which had begun operations in the vicinity. Earl was now 18 years of age, and Randolph, or Randy as he was always called, was nearly 17. Both lads were so tall, well-built, and muscular that they appeared older.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?